So maybe, but in the beginning I play good, but in the 8 racks I have a shot like stand shot and I didn't get it, but it came in the other pocket, so I think I can block it.
I think it's a little bit more than luck this afternoon. Perhaps experience, was that the difference for you, do you think?
I think so.
What do you think, Carl? How impressed were you with Carlo?
Yeah, I think you just hit the nail on the head, and I think experience is what's done it. You know, he got to the right start. He knew he had to put pressure on Bernie. You know, first time out there in this sort of occasion for young Bernie. Just 20 years of age. You know, Carlo's double in his age around about that, and you know, he's got all the experience, and that's what counted. You know, at the end of the day, he got to the fast start. In the end, that's what told him.
Scott, do you think for Bernie, perhaps the occasion got to him a little today?
Yeah, we didn't really think that was the case going in, but you're never going to know until you're in that situation. Obviously, I think it was game number 4 where Bernie missed the 6 on his back in the green when watching this crawl and both were. He got really quick. And it just told me he was pretty uncomfortable because a sit ball is never going to miss on the practice table. I think from there, it really got to him.
What do you think Carlo did so well today?
Well, Carlo's experience, I'm sorry, Carlo, but your experience, right? He's now 3 times semifinalist in the world, or finalist in the World Level Championships, 4 times semifinalist. He's the only Filipino that's got a chance to be 2-time World Level Champion.
Yeah, they changed the break. You know, he wasn't quite comfortable where the break was going. He went on to the side. He was making a lot more balls. And obviously, in the end, he made a nice goal to win.
Yeah, what was the decision behind changing the break for you, Carlo?
I think that's my problem. I need to practice the break. I think it's gonna be tough if I play in the final. If Federer is gonna win in the semi-final, it's gonna be tough for me. So I need to practice the break because Federer's course break is too strong.
All players seem to need to practice the break this week. That seems to be something that's bugging a lot of the players, Carl.
Yeah, Fedor was in the practice room. We've just been in there. I was having a quick chat. He said break was so good in the practice room, but just not quite getting it right at our level. Listen, these guys know all the little breaks, 3 or 4 breaks, hard, soft, changing the cue ball. I think the biggest thing with the break is don't be scared to change even in the match.
But that's easier said than done, I guess, when you're in a big occasion, Carlo. Easier to make those decisions, you know, not that easy rather, when you're under the bright lights and all the pressure is on you.
Well, I think one of the things is you guys can get a little hard-headed, and it's very hard to change, like Carl said, under the circumstances, because if you hit it good one time and then hit bad another, all you want to think about is the time you hit it good. So it's really tough to get away from it at times.
Well, it is potentially the defending champion, as we've just spoken about, Fedor Gross or Claudio Cacci. Who would you rather face in the final out of those 2, do you think?
I don't know anybody, but for me, I want course in the final.
You want Gross in the final. Who would you? Ooh, Scott, do you agree?
Yeah, I think that would be probably a great final. There's nothing wrong with Claudio, right? It would be awesome to have a young gun in there, but I think that final would be as intense as it gets.
Well, you're already guaranteed $100,000. That must feel pretty good, but no doubt you want to get your hands on this trophy and the $250,000. How confident are you of doing it again? 2017 was the last time we saw you lift this trophy.
Well, I will do my best because I know already the feeling in the final, so I just do my best.
Yeah, listen, you know, we all know how big pool is over in the Philippines. There's been 5 Filipino world champions. A Filipino has never won it twice. This is what this man is about to try and achieve tonight.
No pressure, Carlo. We'll see you again in a matter of hours, won't we, for the final this evening. We have one more semi-final, though, coming away this afternoon. Let's just show you the details of that, and that is the defending champion, Fedor Gross, up against Claudio Cacci. That is coming up next. So Scott, let's just get stuck into that semi-final, the second one of the afternoon, because it is a tasty semi-final. What are you expecting in this match?
Well, I'm a big Claudio fan, but obviously a big Gross fan coming from the United States. Regulario, I mean, Jeremy just covered it. Didn't perform like I expected, but Carl touched on it. You know, he's young. He's never been in that position.
As is Claudio.
As is Claudio. So we don't know. Claudio, a little bit looser player, though. I could easily see him getting out early and maybe staying ahead.
yeah, what's quite interesting is, listen, we know how relaxed the catcher brothers are, but he's not been in the building that long, Clego. They've only just arrived, which is really unusual.
That's tactical, do you think?
Well, maybe it's tactical,
Might be.
you know, maybe they're very relaxed, maybe he doesn't want to be around the arena, getting asked to do interviews, he wants to come in. Listen, he's played a lot of pool this week. Federer's a little bit different, he's been in there 45 minutes up to an hour in the balls, but it's quite unusual.
What did you do as a player? What did you prefer to do?
I was more like the catcher.
Funny that.
Patrick played late
Well, I
last
guess
night.
that.
Remember that? He
Yeah,
had a
for
real
sure.
late night last night compared to
How
any
does
others.
that affect things though? So I guess mentally as well, it takes a lot out of you and there's a quick turn.